more important than making money.
On YouTube.
And you want to lock in your trades, and you also want to protect your downsides at the same time.
Live on TikTok. All right. Good morning for those of you who are out there watching, which is nobody, but there's two of us. There we are. Jerry's over there. Hey, this is a test, is what this is. Testing audio. Number one, can you hear me, Jerry, over there? Or Nunya, can you hear me on the... Yep. Can you hear me? That's the question. Hello. Testing my audio. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. James says he can hear me. What about over there, Jerry? Can you hear me? On the YouTubes. You have audio on YouTube. Oh, okay, great. No echo. Loud and clear, loud and clear. Oh, look. Hi, Wade. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better. All right, so I wanted to test this out here to make sure this worked. Now, I got one person on my live Zoom. Mr. J, you want to speak, and so we can speak through Zoom to see if we can actually hear your voice through the TikToks and the live. So this next person will be through the live Zoom.
Yes, sir. How you doing this morning?
Good. Keep talking.
So we're going to test the audio. You're going to post a link, join in, multiple cameras. You're going to do all the things.
Yep. I want to test the Zoom, though, see if they can hear you. Wade, could you hear Mr. J talking there? Or Jerry?
There's a delay on YouTube.
Well, yeah.
Not quite as much on TikTok. Or Jerry.
Very soft, he says.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it sounds like there's something there, but it's
sounds like you're coming through my microphone versus sounds like it's through my mic instead of my Zoom. You know what I mean? So let me check, make sure we're all right here. Zoom, share, sound is on.
Could be the gain on my mic itself. Try to turn that up a little bit.
I'm going to mute my mic while you talk to make sure it ain't coming through my mic, and it might be what it is. Go ahead and talk. If Mary had a low lamb or something.
On my mic, see if that comes through any clearer, a little bit louder. If I can be heard now.
I'm going to mute my mic while you talk to make sure it ain't coming through my mic, and it might be what it is. Go ahead and talk. If Mary had a low lamb or something.
I'm still getting it real muffled.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen through my.
You're always on features. What an astute observation for me, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't hear the audio coming through like it should. I think it's just feeding back through my mic is what it's doing. Well, you're probably hearing double because I'm listening to the live myself, trying to hear it.
Yeah, there's that. That can be caught that.
All right, so what do I got to do to get that Zoom users to work like they are? I know I'm sharing my sound like it should be. Share computer sound. This is the whole point right here is what I wanted to test, make sure they could hear you. I knew they wouldn't be any trouble hearing me or anybody else joining, but
Which mic do you have open? Restream mic or Zoom mic?
well, I have my it's my main mic, right? I come through okay. Just you're not through the Zoom. So let me see if there's some other setting. Audio output. Hang on here. What is that? Default Zoom audio. No. I want.
I'm trying to think if that's where they've been muting the Restream mic and leaving the Zoom mic open or vice versa.
Yeah, here I'm going to change some settings here.
The connection issue is getting the audio from Zoom to
yeah.
with everything else.
Mm-hmm. Let me change it to this. All right, James. Say Mary had a little lamb or something so they can see if they can hear you now.
Mary had a little lamb or something? Oh, on TikTok. Why the hell would that be that one? Not yet financial type of investment advice. Not that we don't cover crypto or in the audio session at the moment. I'll talk about some people who share it. Can't tell you what kind of enter. Or when they enter or how they enter.
Yeah, that ain't working there. Hey, I'm not going through OBS. I'm going through Restream Studio. So I got to. Yeah, Jerry, I'm not going through OBS right now. I'm going through. That works fine. I know how to. That works great. I'm just trying to use Restream directly. So it's a matter. Which works fine with me. I just got to get the Zoom users feeding. So I got to switch settings around here a little bit. Hence the reason I'm doing this. All right, so. No, it ain't that, James. No, you're all right. It's not that. Let's try that one. All right. Talk again about something. Let me know if you can hear Jerry once he starts talking. Go ahead, try that setting. Nothing. All right. That didn't work. Try this other setting. We'll just keep trying settings until it works. Audio output. It's got to be. Let's try this one. Check. Try that, James. Try that, James. Yep, that ain't it either. So yeah, it's feeding. The only way I can do it is through. It's feeding back through my speaker, through my mic. So it's one of these settings here. I mean, I've seen them doing it. I mean, I'm sharing my Zoom sound, so I don't know. Let me see what else there is here. Monitor mix, stream mix. If I change that, that's gonna go with that. Let me see. Let me go back into my Zoom settings here. Make sure it's something goofy going on here. Bear with us, everybody. We're testing, trying to get this audio work for the Zoom. I know you can hear me fine. And if he would come on here as a co-host, you'd be able to hear him fine also. I'm just trying to figure out what settings they use, because the ones that do it during the day aren't awake right now for me to ask. So I'm trying to figure this out live. So at 2 p.m., if I can figure out the Zoom thing, I'll be using this for the 2 p.m. Zoom session. So that's my intent here. Try to get down to one piece of software rather than having 3 running, if you know what I mean. All right, let's see. Speaker, microphone, speakers, output, screen shares. Put volume output. That stuff's where I want it. Test that, James. Yep. Yep. Not the only one. TikTok. See those? At 4 a.m. We're back. No. TikTok. Same. All right, you're still the same. You're just coming through my speakers. I don't get it. I mean, I'm sharing computer sound. Let me check my Mac here. Maybe there's some setting there that's goofy. Oh, I don't like that sound. That setting there. Let me all right, let's check sound settings here real quick. On my output. All right. Check. Let's see. Let's put it on an aggravate device. All right, James, try her again, buddy. We're testing audio for the. Nope. That ain't better, huh, Jerry? All right, for those of you who are listening or just joining, we're testing the audio, trying to get my Zoom users to talk here and see. I don't know why I'm not feeding the sound through, so I'm playing around. So anyway. All right, for those of you who are listening or just joining, we're testing the audio, trying to get my Zoom users to talk here and see. I don't know why I'm not feeding the sound through, so I'm playing around. So anyway. All right, for those of you who are listening or just joining, we're testing the audio, trying to get the Zoom users to talk here and see. Why am I feeding the sound through, so I'm playing around. So anyway. All right, for those of you who are listening or just joining, we're testing the audio, trying to get. Try that, James. See how that works. No. Try that, James. See how that works. Can't remember the last name though. Maybe you didn't know, Mark. Nope, that didn't work either. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, so mine's okay. It's just the output I gotta get. I mean, I hear you fine as far as Zoom goes, but it's not getting fed to the socials. I mean, all I gotta do is go back to the other system. It'll work fine, but I don't know why. There's got to be a setting here somewhere, maybe within. I don't know. I think Restream doesn't have the filters and that and stuff that OBS has. Well, yeah, I ain't too worried about that, but let's see. Audio input. Audio input, audio output. Let me try the Zoom audio virtual device. I don't know if that'll work. All right, check. Go ahead, James. Tell me about a stock you're looking at right now. Right now, looking at GDTC, see if it's not supporting. That'll work. All right, check. Go ahead, James. Tell me about a stock you're looking at right now. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, Lordy. If I only knew the answer. Well, you'd think this would be simple. Just automatically grab it. I mean, I'm even got there. I mean, there is settings there, but do I have to? Let me check screen sharing. Let me look at something else. Stop sharing there. Pick a screen, a different screen, any screen. Pick a screen, any screen. I'm going to pick this screen just for the heck of it for a minute. This isn't going to look very good, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's the point here. I'm going to see if this suddenly. All right. Let me see. Are you there, James?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell me about a stock, James. I want to hear now. See if it goes through now.
All right. Well, I got DHX on my list. Low volume at the moment. A little bit higher free flow.
Are you there, James? All right. Tell me about a stock, James. I want to hear now. See if it goes through now. Nope, that didn't work. I don't know what to do. All right, so it ain't matter what screen I'm sharing. Oh. All right, so I can go back to my other screen, which is silver. There we go. By the way, if you're waiting for silver, I'm waiting on a break and hold above the 200 and the top of this trend channel, which is right in here. I'm waiting right here, right in this area. If you're watching silver, break and hold, but actually VWAP's right there. So kind of watching this area right here. I got to wait for a break and hold through this area. Why ain't that drawing? I need my drawer to work. There it goes. I'm watching a break and hold right here through this level. Want to see it get above that yellow line preferably, but I would play above the 200, which is the blue line, up to my VWAP, which is that yellow line there. Well, I try to work out the audio. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I sound great. Still no zoom on here. Thank you, Fast Snake, for your input over there. Which coin? I don't know. We're not doing coins. We're doing futures here, buddy. This is silver I'm looking at on my screen right now. I'm working on audio, and I apologize for this, but I'm trying to figure out an audio issue to get this to transfer over. It works well during the day when they're doing it, but I don't know how to get it to work on my computer. There's an issue here with me sharing the Zoom to the outputting it. So if I don't want that there, demo the output there. Sound settings.
Good question on TikTok. Do you trade directly on TradingView? You can if you have a broker link to TradingView.
And yes, I do.
Software, not a trading broker.
Yes, I do. I trade of 8. I trade Webull right through here. I have my paper trading up right now, but yes, I link my trade of 8 to it. Well, Webull and trade of 8 both. I can do that. I can come down here at the bottom. Here, I'll show you what you do. All you have to do is come down here, bottom left hand. See that? Let me get out of this paper trading mode, and I can come up here and click, and you can pick whatever broker. You can see I use Trade of 8 and Webull, so I can come up here to Webull, check my account. All I got to do is click connect. Of course, then I got to put all my stuff in here first because I haven't logged into it for a few days. But that's all you got to do, and it'll show your icon there. You'll be able to connect. All right, that's all there is to it. It's very simple, very easy. I love it. That way, it combines the best of both worlds into one spot. So. Yep, that's how you do that. I can go back here and I can go right back to paper trading, connect, and you can see it shows paper trading right here. That's how that works. Pretty cool. Very easy. You can go to tradingview.com and see which brokers you can hook up to. So, all right, Papa Todd, I'm trying to work on audio for the Zoom users. I'm not having any success at the moment. Trying to figure it out. It's a simple setting, I know it. Let's see, I got rid of that virtual thing, I think. Let me see if I still have the virtual output audio box. I still have it. I don't think I deleted it off my program. VB cable, there it is. Let me try that. Fire that thing up. So I got to set it up probably all over again. Which I haven't used for a while, so I don't really remember. So let me see. I guess that's it. But let me see if it shows up on my audio settings. Excuse me.
Oh, the VB cable. Which one of those are you using?
VB cable. I gotta see if it popped up there or what. I forget how to get it to link up with my settings here. It's not showing up here. How do I get that on there? Back up there. Still on my computer. I just don't have it installed here. Let me see. Pop that up. I don't know. It's there. I don't know what, if anything, I can do with this thing here. I got this part. I don't know. See where. Oh, okay. Get this agent running thing here. Let's see if that kicks it in. Give it a minute or two and see. If you do have any questions, by the way, let me know. I'm trying to play with the Zoom audio, which if I can't get it, ain't no big deal. I'll just go back to the other system until I can get with Don or Bruno, see how they had their settings. Don be sleeping right now. She's a sleepy girl. I'm waiting on this VB cable to reinstall itself back in my system. I disabled it in the past. Meantime, I did do I got stopped out this morning. Last night, I did a swing trade on copper. I put it on a 1 hour EWO, got in right around in here, just right around here where this green line is, right around here somewhere, did 10 contracts. And I, once this got down away, I kept sliding the stop down, went to bed. I don't know, it was around midnight or 11:30ish, whatever it was. And anyway, I got stopped out. So, but I did make money, and I re-entered again up here when it came back up, and I wrote it back down, and I slid my stop down. Once I got down here, I slid my stop back down here again and run it down. I was hoping it was going to keep running. I come back up. So I did okay. I had 10 contracts. Did pretty good, even though I got stopped out right away afterwards. But so that was on a 1 hour EWO swing trade. It was actually 2 trades because I went to bed and I got stopped out, and then I re-entered when it come back up here and stopped on that next hour. I re-entered and wrote it down here, and then I slid my stop down when I went to bed again, or when I went to bed, and that was the end of that. So anyhow, so I did okay. Didn't go as it popped back up. I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting to keep going down, but because it's been a while, it's been climbing pretty well, and I was expecting this type of thing, and it didn't quite work that way, but that's okay. I made good money doing that, 10 contracts. So that was my little swing trade on a 1 hour. You just put it on 1 hour EWO, enter in on an EWO. This thing says agent running, but it's not doing anything here. So I don't know. Might have to play with this later. I'll have to get with Dawn later, have her look at her settings. I don't know what she's doing different than what I am, because I know she's running it on a Mac also. So anyhow, can't hear that. James, you want to try to join in on YouTube? Can you do that without leaving where you're at, so I can see? Oh yeah, that's fine. If anybody wants to join, come on over and see. I want to see. I don't know if I think I might have to. I don't know if there's an invite thing or something I got to do. I believe. Oh, yeah, right there. Invites. Add a placeholder. Nope. I don't want that. Get rid of that. Remove that. All right, so there's the invite doodad. Copy invite link. I suppose I could put that in the description somehow, if I can figure out where that's at. Yeah, I'm new to this, the nuances of Restream, so looking here. So yeah, I'm playing with Restream, trying to get it to here I need to somewhere to chat. There we go. Paste that into there if that works. Oh, that's how you do that. Okay, there we go. There you go. Anybody wants to join, you can. I don't care. Don't matter who you are. You want to come on with a camera, come on. Or if you don't want to come on with a camera, you can come on anyway. There's the link for it in the chat. Well, I'm just disappointed. I thought for sure this is all I had to do this morning was do that and share the sound for the Zoom, and it would have just. Wait a minute. Let's try that again. What happened? How did that get off there? Check. Talk into Zoom there again, real quick. Tell me about a stock.
Oh, CBTC did not support $1.15 back up to $1.25 now. Check. Talk into Zoom there again, real quick. Tell me about a stock. CBTC.
Nope, that didn't work either. Nope, that didn't work. Yeah, I know, Jerry. They were trying to do that, and I asked somebody last night, and it just didn't work out. So, anywho, we do have a Discord where we put all those settings at. It's in our moderators only have access to. So, but I didn't see when I looked at it. I've been gone for a couple days, taking care of some business, and I see that Dawn and Bruno were having good success with it, but they were feeding it through Dawn's thing. Bruno was just joining, and their thing works. So I don't know what their settings were. So, about going back through all these streaming things, there's only 1,000 things in here. What settings they had. OBS. That's with OBS. I don't want to go through OBS. I want to get Zoom audio into your Restream broadcast. The most effective way is routing through a virtual cable using the Restream Studio guest invite feature. The goal is to capture that. Use Restream virtual participant on the computer and just join the Zoom meeting. Turn off your what? On the Zoom computer, join the Zoom meeting and turn off. Join the Restream Studio. Open the Restream. Yeah, I'm reading them myself. Captain System Audio. Share your microphone. Share screen Zoom. Select Advance. Let me go to that setting. I didn't see that one. Share. Setting. Let me go back here to Zoom settings. Again, there's an advanced. Let me see settings. I think I already did that though. Zoom settings. Advanced. Just echo cancellation. Share screen. Share size. Video share. Hardware acceleration's on. Audio. Here, incoming call ring. Additional. I don't know what that is. Check, 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 check. There is no advanced. That's just that. Sometimes the interwebs just don't know what the heck they're talking about. Share screen in Zoom. Select advanced. Share sound only. So microphone. Let's see. Select a speaker. Select that. Microphone modes. Switch to phone modes. Same. For those of you who just joined, I'm trying to get the Zoom users that are live with me this morning to come across the restream here, and I am not having success here. So we are in a test mode in essence. So I'm in that. I'm in share. Looking for other settings on here that might already have shared sound on. So I got all that on there the way it should, as far as I'm concerned.
Just curious on the restream on the settings.
Mm-hmm.
Your audio.
Yep.
What's your audio output set at?
It's set at well, it's set to my default, which this says Zoom audio device, but let's try that again. Yeah. All right, let me mute my mic and you talk, James. This is James through this next audio output setting. Tell me about a stock, James.
All right. Still got a position in CBTC. All right, let me mute my mic and you talk, James. This is James through this next audio output setting. Tell me about the stock, James.
Nope, that didn't work either. All the other ones are just... Oh, let me go down here. Well, that's the one I just did. All right. Check, check, check. Try that one, James. Let's try this setting.
All right, CBTC has background or all indicators. Try that one, James. Let's try this setting. Oh, wow, it seems like I'm getting doubled on Zoom.
Well, it's because I had my mic open, probably while I was talking. That's why. All right. Yeah, they didn't work either. I was trying to listen while you were talking. Zoom select share sound only to push audio to the stream. Share screen advanced share sound only inside Zoom. I mean, mine works fine and it's fine, but I want to get you, the Zoom users. That's part of the big show. So let me go here, share sound. Options, Windows, Workspace, which is this, which is settings is there. audio, speaker output. Advanced. All that does is give me the echo cancellation, notifications and sounds. Desktop. Window. Chat messages. Activity center. I don't see anything here. Ratings. Screen. It doesn't have anything to do with the audio. Capture mode. Accessibility. Let me check my. I'm going to go into my actual security inside my system settings, make sure there's not something that's not checked there that I'm not. Sometimes you get these little funky permissions, privacy things that doesn't allow. Let's see here. Of course, my microphone is good to go on all that stuff. It's good to go on Zoom. Let's see. Network. Accessibility. Let me see if I can find something specific to Zoom on here. Oh, let's see. Sound output. Those are all the same things there. Yeah, this for VB cable. I might have to reinstall it or something. I don't know. It just doesn't. It says the agent's running, but I might have to reinstall it because I got a red dot there that's something that's not kosher with it. Oh, sounds here. Buddy. Yes, I'm doing sound checks, people. That's why I'm not talking a lot here. I'm trying to get my system to get my Zoom users crossed, and we can talk about stuff after that.
You try the live performance audio on the Zoom setting?
I actually have. Yeah, I think what is mine on? Mine's on. Yeah. Oh, live performance audio. Recommended for multiple instruments or voice activate just at least two per must be in the meeting time. All right. Well, are you there still? All right. Well, let me mute my mic and let's try. Let me make sure the share sound's still on here. It is. All right. All right. Let me mute my mic and you tell me about whatever stock you want to tell me about.
Let me mute my mic and you tell me about whatever talk you want to tell me about.
All right. I don't know if that fed back through my mic. I forgot to mute my mic. Let me look here. I can hear you, but let me look here. Is there a volume setting for? There's somewhere for the users. Audio. Invite. No. What's this do? Audio. Nope. Microphone. So I know when you come on, you can adjust participants' voices. For me to have Dawn take a picture of her current settings would probably be impossible. Get her to know what her settings were. Yeah, well, I could. I could call her. Let me. Oh, I didn't see you. Oh, I'm sorry, James. I didn't know you were in the background there. Sorry. There's James. Now you're on the thing there. So, but that's that. That don't help me with the Zoom. Go ahead and talk now, James, through here. They should be able to hear you just fine now, right?
Well, I've still got the restream mic muted. Zoom is open.
All right, hang on. I might have unmuted you, but let me mute my mic while you talk.
Try and give that a try. Switch to the restream mic, mute the Zoom mic. See if that comes through a little better on the socials.
I might have unmuted you, but can you use my mic?
Yeah, see, that works a lot better.
Try and give that a try. Switch to the restream mic, mute the Zoom mic.
So it's getting that connect, not getting that connection from Zoom to socials.
Yeah, see, I can hear you just fine now on the lives, but
You're still muted, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you just fine through, because you're on through the restream here. So
Yep.
I can hear you that way, but it's something simple. It always is. Let's see. I'm in this scene. What do I have here? These options. Let's see. What's this let me do? This lets me do these things here. Well, I'll have to get with I don't know. I'll get Dawn to take a snapshot picture of her.
It seems like that in the restream audio settings, the audio input is where it would need that VB cable to connect Zoom to restream. Of course, all you've got is your default devices, communications, microphone.
Yeah.
Which is
I was under the understanding that she's not using that, so I don't know. I'm going to reinstall it here later and see, but If you want to mute your restream mic and try talking through your Zoom one more time, and then after that, I'm going to stop worrying about it. Go ahead.
All right, switch back to Zoom. I had one of those VPN mute your downloaded myself, got playing with restream mic and go back talking on your Zoom one more time, then get it back up. Go ahead.
Nope. Nada. Oh, good.
Working now?
No, it's the same thing. It's muted. I mean, you can hear you sort of, but you can't. It's there because I had my mic muted. I can barely hear you. So it's not like it's not feeding, but it's not. So I just wonder whether it's within. I mean, yesterday I was listening to Bruno and Don, on there. I watched the replay and everybody was coming through loud and clear. So, and they had the same issue also. So I don't know what they did to resolve it. So I'll get with them later. Because I'm sharing the sound off my computer, off of Zoom, says share sound, because I can go here and let me, play the cache sound here. You should be able to hear this. I can go here and let me, play the cache sound here. You should be able to hear this. No, you didn't. What the world? All right, I'll play around. There's a setting on. It's on my computer. It's got to be. So, yeah, you should have heard that. So it's not letting my out. See, it didn't output my sound for that. So that's an issue there. That's probably the single issue. So sound. Let's try that. Now let's see if you hear the cache sound. I'll do the clapping. It lasts longer. Now let's see if you hear the cache sound. I'll do the clapping. It lasts longer. Nope. All right. Yeah, the only reason you guys heard James is because he's on the live feed here with me right now. That's why you heard him. Yeah, that didn't play the clapping sound either. So there's an output issue here on my end. It's loaded up. That should. I mean, I could hear it, but you guys can't. So, and I even have my share computer sound on. So. Let's switch it to that. Let me try clapping again. Now I can't hear those sounds. Nope, that ain't the right one. Hmm. Hmm.
People opportunity for 10,000 plus likes just for an audio test.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that ain't bad. 28,000 TikTok. Thank you guys for hanging out here while I'm testing my system. Yeah, I might have to just do a total reboot. And I got to get that. I have VB cable on my computer, but it's not. I had taken it off here at one time, and I thought of maybe I'd just click on it and it would just go back on here, but you don't. I'll probably have to reinstall it, which means I got to restart the computer and all that jazz. So anyhow, you can see it doesn't even show up on my list here because I took it off at one time. So it is what it is for now. Even though it's on there, it's not on there. Oh, wait a minute. There's a way to add. How do you add? You add a new output. I got to. All right, you brainiacs. Where's the button to add an input, output, source? Thought there was a plus button here to add it. Don't see that. Which one of you brainiacs with a Mac knows how to add another audio source here? It's a way to do it. I'm in my settings. Yeah. Let me go back here. I know there's a plus button here somewhere you got to hit to get it to work. Appreciate it. Let's see. All right. Whatever. I'm going to have to Google. I forget how to add an extra audio input here. I got it on sounds. I don't see a plus button to add another source. Anybody got a Mac? Remembers how to do that? I'll just Google it myself. I'll figure it out. Google is your friend. Go to system settings, sound, select a device under input, my output. Let's see. Plug in, audio. Oh, MIDI setup. There we go. I got her now. I knew there was a way to do that. All right. Got to go under this thing. Okay. Well, we're going to be cooking here a second. Give me a second here. So there's stuff out of the way. I'm going to go into MIDI setup, audio, MIDI setup. There we go. I'm over here. Let me see my output. Let's make sure it ain't still here. I just disabled it. Oh, plus. There's my plus button. Create aggro device. We'll try multi-device. No. Doesn't show that on there. No. Take it off. See, I gotta reinstall VB cable, I believe. see. They don't even give me an option on here. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do. Oh, I'm gonna have to reinstall VB cable and then try that. So anyhow, all right, I didn't accomplish what I wanted to here, but I'm gonna go and re-download that, add that onto my MIDI thing there, and then we'll try it later. I can pop back on here at any time. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I mean, thanks for the 31,000 likes for just sitting here watching me do nothing, trying to get my audio to work for the Zoom users. I know mine works. I'm sitting here talking. Anyway, I tried to do that. It didn't work. So I'm going to reboot. I'm going to shut this down. I'll probably pop back on here in a little bit. I'm going to reinstall VB cable, and I'm going to reboot, see if it shows up, if that helps as far as an audio output doodad, and go from there. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. It came nice to have 31,000 likes for just watching me do nothing. So just trying to get it through a restream. I usually use OBS and TikTok Studio in tandem, trying to get away from doing that. That way, this is so much easier to have somebody up here join. All right, Jerry. Yeah, I'll be around. I'm going to give this a reboot and do all that jazz and play around with it a little bit. Appreciate it. I'll be back maybe. I'd like to get this figured out. Thank you anyway, James. All right. Thank you, everybody. Let me, since I'm here, let me try this. I guess that, oh, wait a minute. I wanted to do graphics. I want to do this.